law schools begin accepting applications, and I'm talking generally law schools, not the ones that have 3 start times. I'm talking the ones that start in the fall. We begin accepting applications in September, the year before the year that you want to go. So we've been accepting applications for this coming fall since last September. So it's important to understand the timelines for when you should take the LSAT. It's important to understand whether or not you are going to take the LSAT more than once, or if you're one and done, because I think that affects your timeline for studying. Am I wrong?
No, it matters a lot. Absolutely.
Yeah. I believe that if you are looking to apply this September and you have not taken any LSAT before, you really should be into it now. This is May, classes are done. Even if you're working, like hopefully it's kind of slowed down, especially with what's going on in the world. You should have a little bit more time at home. This is a great time to kind of buckle down. But how long would you suggest spending, like, say, per day on studying for the LSAT?
I would say if you've got all the time in the world, if your schedule is wide open, then 5 to 6 hours in a day could be fine. I wouldn't do more than that because you run the risk of burnout. Yes. I had somebody ask me, should I do 8 hours a day for 60 days straight? And I said, absolutely not. Recipe for burnout. Yeah. Slow and steady here. This is a grueling exam. It's difficult. It takes time. It takes a lot out of you. So maybe 2 to 3 hours in the morning, 2 to 3 hours in the afternoon, and you're done. And you've got plenty of time for self-care and any other obligations you have. And if you're busy, then if you have work or if you have school, even under stay-at-home orders and such, or if you have to go out and about, that's fine too. Then just do one study chunk of 2 to 3 hours and save the rest of the time for whatever else you have to do.
And it's important in education. I was a former teacher, so having those breaks in between what you've just learned to really let your brain kind of soak it in and to be able to retain that information. Doing large chunks at a time, you lose a lot of what you're trying to retain. Is that something that you kind of preach?
Yeah, I would agree. Taking breaks is important. Even within the 2 to 3 hours, you could take breaks and have them scheduled. There's a great technique called the Pomodoro technique. Yes. And there's an app called the Focus app that actually executes this on your phone, and it's free. Look it up, the Focus app. And basically has these periods of 25 minutes of work, 5 minutes of break, where you could check email, social media, get up, walk around, then get back into it. So you always know you have a break coming up, but you can't take it yet. So you're still at the books.
That is a perfect method. It really is refreshing to have those little breaks, and you don't feel like you're working quite as hard, which is weird, but you actually are retaining more doing that. That's a fantastic way to go about that.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them, and feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.